Aho, Iaho, Aho, Iaho.
What about the coolies?
The coolies.
Mhm.
Okay. Coolie, the word coolie, it means servant or slave. And it's Chinese.
Mm.
And I didn't know that, but in one of my classes I was teaching and there was a Chinese lady who said, Coolie, it's a Chinese word. And she
Mm.
started to explain to me that was Chinese. Okay, where the coolies come from? They are from India.
Mhm.
My father was a coolie. Entonces,
Mm.
en la sangre mía hay coolie porque yo pensé que era negro, nada más.
Pero dice
Ah,
como un dólar.
ah, yo era orgulloso que era pure cool, for negro.
I know we mix up.
Ah, and we mix up about a lot of things,
Yeah.
not only race.
Hi, Franklin. This is too rich.
So, so the coolies, when they being the British
Mm.
conquered all these countries. Okay.
Mhm.
And they were in India, and they were in China, and in Hong Kong, que es parte, era parte de China a la vez, y estuvieron en África.
Mhm.
Entonces they would bring, and when they had a war and so on, they would bring these people that they conquered to help out.
Mhm.
And that's why you see, anywhere the British had any influence, you will find blacks
Mhm.
and Chinese
Exactly.
or Orientals, if you want to call them, and coolies. Coolies, they don't like, they call them coolie babu to
Mm.
bother them peace. They don't like to be called coolies because they say that coolie is a servant
Mm.
and they are not servants.
Mhm.
Okay. So they came in, they didn't come as slaves because they came like
Denture,
after.
yes,
Huh?
indenture servants.
Indentured servant. And some black people are indentured servant too. Some
Mhm.
black people were indentured. And a lot of many of the white servants in the United States were indentured servants.
Enslaved
But
people.
many of them also had many of them eh, were people, immigrants
Mm.
who didn't have enough money
Mhm. They
to
were poor.
pay the trip.
Mhm.
So they would serve like for 7 years.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, they gave back in work. They gave payback.
That is the new slavery.
Yeah, and many of them was treated, especially the Irish.
Mm.
Many of them was treated because Ireland depended a great deal on potatoes. That's why
Mhm.
you hear them say we call it Irish
Irish
potato.
potato.
Although it not come from Ireland, it come from Peru. It's Peruvian Indians. Uh, well, I
Mm.
don't say Indian either. Well,
Mhm. Indigenous people.
indigenous. I don't like that one either.
Neither. Okay.
Well, the potatoes came from, but that's the staple, it's still the staple, I guess,
This
of
is true.
Ireland.
Mm.
And whenever there was a famine or a shortage or anything happened to the potato crop, uh, the Irish were in trouble. And many of them had, and sometimes it would be because they did something wrong, and the
Mhm.
government would tell them, well, you either stay here and go to jail, or you go to America. I mean, to the man could be wicked to man,
No, we wicked
and
to
to
each other,
woman
but
must
no.
to, huh?
Yeah, Allah, we wicked to each other. I don't know.
Yes.
Something wrong with us as humans.
And most of us who do all the wickedness to one another, guess what? Are Christians.
Yeah. It's true.
That's why some people back out of Christianity.
Yes. In the name of God, them justified and wrong.
Okay, and because you don't believe as them born you in the
Them
name
on
of
you.
God.
Yes, my
And
dear.
you can use an intelligent woman, Them find some way call you bruja and
Them
bonyo.
call you Bruham. Exactly. History. I tell you, boy. I don't know how them said. Them used keep saying, but yesteryear was better. Not a bit of that.
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
And you see, the thing is like a cycle. It happens once,
yes,
and you said nunca más.
yes,
And
but
it goes
and
again, do
it
the same
repeat.
thing.
But you know why it repeat? Because people don't know the history. If you know the history,
You think it's that?
you
Or
avoid
people
it.
just sit down. Because el Holocausto just happened the other day. And what the idea of cleansing what?
Yeah, yeah.
Races and all. It just happened in Hitler days, and it just happened like 20 years ago again. In Herzegovina.
Yeah. Well,
So
it's
you just wonder what's wrong with us.
Something in the human gene.
Somos voces de la historia, sangre, tinta y papel. Somos voces de la historia, mis ancestros, su saber, mis ancestros, su saber, mis ancestros, su saber.